Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Trey. Now, this is my new series that I may be starting up. See how this one goes. First video, just basically talk about my personal life. Not really personal life, but basically it has to deal with games. We're not getting off topic here, okay? This is still a gaming channel. So I won't be talking about anything besides gaming on this channel, man. Unless it relates to my personal life for some reason, you know. Gaming can be personal sometimes. But yeah, today I'm talking about my history with the Xbox. How did I become into the Xbox? Because at first I was actually a PlayStation man to the core. PlayStation 1 came out, I was all into that. They had all the games on PlayStation 1. It was like no competition with that. PlayStation 2, same thing at first. You know, Xbox made its appearance around that time too. And my friend had one Xbox, and I remember going over his house when earlier days, I don't know what grade it was, maybe 11, 12, some grade like that. And going over his house and checking out Calibur 2, which was the game back in the day, man. Spawn on the Xbox, dude, was awesome. And I remember staying up all night with him, playing through the little campaign mode you had where you go around and fight people and you get rewards and new weapons and new costumes and stuff like that. And that shit was cool as hell, man. That's the most experience I had with Xbox at that point in time. And then, you know, a couple years later, I don't know, a couple years, but maybe a year or two later, Fable came out, and the previews for the game on the TV just looked amazing, dog. They look phenomenal, and I was like, man, I gotta play this game even though I have an Xbox. So my brother got an Xbox for Christmas, and I went ahead and bought the game, played it, loved it, man. Fable 1 was my game, dog, because that's actually the first game I think I ever played where I actually was able to make choices. Like, okay, and yeah, you could hurt anybody in that game too. That was crazy. I mean, you don't like the shopkeep, you don't like, I don't want to say you're a wife beater, but you don't like your wife. you give her one of these. Okay. You don't like the guards. You go ahead and give them one of these too. You want to steal, you can steal. It was a really free roaming game, and I never had that experience before, man. It was a great purchase. I'm happy I bought it. And then, you know, right after that, I was looking at more games where I get to make choices and stuff like that. And then I got introduced into bioware's Jade Empire, which was only on PC, I think, and Xbox. So I played that too, and man, awesome game right there. That's probably the first BioWare game I've ever played, and BioWare has been releasing hits ever since then. They've been releasing hits after hits after hits. But you know, that's that. At that point, after I played those games, I kind of stopped right there, and then Next Generation came out, and I was in school and stuff right there at that point in time in college, and I just got the Xbox 360. Came out, pretty hot item. I got it on sale on eBay for like a really low price, and I didn't actually plan on keeping it. I just plan on playing it and selling it for a higher value, just make a little profit off of it since I got such a good deal. And the only two games I had at that point in time was Fight Night Round 3 and Project Phantom Racing, I believe it was. And that was my first time actually playing a 7th generation console at that time. So Xbox 360 came first before I even touched the PS3, and it was phenomenal. I had the bare bones Xbox. I mean, it didn't have no hard drive. I couldn't even save anything. We having progress all night through the Fight Night, training our characters up. Fight Night Round 3, and me and my brother, we just went all night long on that. It was crazy. No one touched the game. No one turned the game off. And if there's a power outage, I'm going hard against my electricity company, bro, because it was just serious right there, man. We was going hard on that. I didn't really touch Project Phantom that much. Wasn't really into real simulated racers like that. I'm more of a Need for Speed type dude when it comes to that. But Fight Night Round 3 was awesome. I had the Xbox. I was, back in the day, I used to take the bus back and home from school and stuff like that. So I had the Xbox in my hand, and I was walking home from school. We used to take the bus, the city bus at that, and I was walking home with the Xbox. And then I heard sirens like in the background on my way home, and I didn't think much of it. I just thought, okay, police are out there, they're trying to get somebody. But then I look behind me, I see a car rolling up, like real slow, like not really like, and I wasn't paying attention. But then the car started getting closer, right behind me when I was walking. I turned around, and then this car had no driver in it, dude. The car had no driver in it, and I had to jump out the way with the damn Xbox in my hand and stuff like that. And then I see this dude just bolt across the yard, and then the police just following them hardcore, and I was like, oh shit, I hope they don't think I stole this shit, because I had this shit in like a real obscure looking box, man. So I was thinking like, oh shit, they about to arrest me because they think I stole the Xbox 360 here. But nah, that never happened. That never happened. And I ended up selling the Xbox 360 at that point in time, get my money back, and I bought the PlayStation, the PSP, the white PSP, limited Japan edition. And, you know, that was fun for a second. But, you know, back again on the Xbox 360, a few years later, I ended up getting it due to the fact that Fable 2 had come out. And I told myself, man, I said, when Fable 2 comes out, I'm getting the console. I'm going to get the console, play Fable 2, sell Fable 2 and the console after I had my fill. And, yeah, I'm a budget gamer. I had to budget my money back in the day. So, no build, no collection at that point in time. But, yeah, Fable 2 came out. It was alright. You know, the graphics were better, but I feel like the story has taken a downfall from Fable 1 to Fable 2, man, because like, yeah, they yell in the background over here. Sorry about that. Yeah, I feel like the story is taking like a back seat to the fight and stuff like that, and I kind of like that part. But you know, Fable 2 was cool for what it was, man. But then I got into what's the next thing I got? I got into Mass Effect, because I was looking online about good RPGs, because I was really RPGs back then. And then I was looking at Mass Effect, and you know, it made by BioWare, Jade Empire made BioWare. Let's go ahead and get it. And I got into Mass Effect. Now, at first, when I got into Mass Effect, I wasn't really feeling it that much because the story was kind of slow. It wasn't until I found out what the Reapers were and what they were all about, where I was just like, my jaw just dropped and everything just basically got exposed. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta play this game. And that's when the Mass Effect series just basically took off to me, man. I'm glad I got to that point, because if I had stopped short before I got to that, I probably wouldn't even be playing it right now. And it's probably my favorite series on the on any console, on anything. It's the Mass Effect series, man. That's the truth. 1, 2, and 3 all together. But that didn't really seal the deal for me in the Xbox 360 category. Next up, I got the Left 4 Dead 1. And the way I got that is because I had Gears of War 2, got that from GameStop. Wasn't really feeling it that much. Some dude offered me a trade for Left 4 Dead 1. And you know, I saw some videos about it on the GameSpot website, and it looked pretty fun. And so I got it, and that was it. That was my cementing that, okay, I'm an Xbox 360 dude now, because that multiplayer, man, I mean, I never had that's like as much interaction as I had on Left 4 Dead. Like almost all of my friends lists on the 360 now is still kind of remnants of my Left 4 Dead gameplays, man, because I used to play the hell out of Left 4 Dead. Had a blast of a time, man. The people online I met, they were all talkative, all cool, man. It was just an amazing experience, and I never experienced anything like that before. And that's basically how I became an Xbox 360 dude, man. I sold all my PS3 games at the time. Now, I'm still a part of Sony. You know, I got the PS3 right here, and you all see my video of the PS4. I'm not about to pick that thing up right now. But yeah, I'm still about Sony. You know, Sony got them exclusives, dog. There's no doubt about that. Sony got them exclusives. But I never experienced something like I did when I got the Xbox, and that was amazing. Because I used to try to get on PlayStation 3 online, stuff like that, but no one was talking, no one was chit chatting. I feel like there was much community with that one though. So 360 became my preferred console, and like the thing, play every month thing. It was I didn't like it at first, but then I got used to it. I'm like, man, forget it. At first it was like real cheap, but they went up on the price recently, but. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. You get what you pay for. PlayStation got the same thing now, so it's whatever. But yo, that's basically my history, how my Xbox became my primary console of choice. And I just wanted to let y'all know about that. And if you like these type of videos with me just talking about my history with gaming and stuff like that, go ahead, hit the thumbs up. Go ahead and leave some comments below, or maybe tell me about your experience about how you chose your preferred console. I don't care if it's PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. Everybody got they prefer gaming platforms. So yeah, that's all I got to say, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'm Trey, and I'm out of here. See ya.